Here's a story from Grandpa for my three favorite little girls, Emma, Ayla, and Audrey. Today's story is by a new author, Vince Cleghorn, and it is about a woman named Mrs. Hooper who makes soups for the animals at the zoo. After she makes the soup, she loses her list of which soup goes to which animal, and we have to help her figure it out. Here it is, Bug Soup. What's in your lunchbox? What soups do these animals eat? As we go through the book, look at each soup's ingredients and guess which animal eats that pot of soup. Then turn the page to get the answer. Have fun. Meet Mrs. Hoop. She makes the soups for all the animals at her local zoo. Today, Mrs. Hoop was asked to make a whole bunch of different soups, but on her way to the zoo, she lost her soup list. Now Mrs. Hoop doesn't know which animals the soups are for. Can you help Mrs. Hoop by working out the clues? Who at the zoo eats bug soup? His home is made from silk. He has 8 long legs for climbing walls. He catches his dinner in his silky web. This bug soup is for Spider. The spider eats bug soup. Who at the zoo eats fish soup? She washes her face with her paws. She purrs when she's happy. She makes a meow sound when she's hungry. This fish soup is for Cat. The cat eats fish soup. Who at the zoo eats lizard soup? She flies across the moonlit sky. She can twist her head around to face backwards. She makes a hootings or tweet-too sound. This lizard soup is for Owl. The owl eats lizard soup. Who at the zoo eats leaf soup? She picks fresh leaves from the highest branches. She has a very long neck. She is the tallest animal in the world. This leaf soup is for Giraffe. The giraffe eats leaf soup. Who at the zoo eats egg soup? He has a long and scaly body. He slithers along the forest floor or the desert sand. He hisses and sometimes rattles when he is surprised. This egg soup is for Snake. The snake eats egg soup. Who at the zoo eats bone soup? He rolls on his back when he is playing. He wags his tail when he's happy. He sometimes barks at strangers. This bone soup is for Dog. The dog eats bone soup. Who at the zoo eats twig soup? He rolls in the sticky mud to keep cool. He trumpets loudly when he's surprised. He lifts heavy objects with his long gray trunk. This twig soup is for Elephant. The elephant eats twig soup. Who at the zoo eats mollusk soup? He has giant tusks for climbing out of the water. His mustache helps him search the seabed for food. He claps loudly with his flippers. This mollusk soup is for Walrus. The walrus eats mollusk soup. Who at the zoo eats carrot soup? She hops around green meadows with her friends. Her long ears stand up when she listens. She has a soft, white, fluffy tail. This carrot soup is for Rabbit. The rabbit eats carrot soup. Who at the zoo eats scorpion soup? He makes his home in the hot desert. He lives in underground tunnels called burrows. He stands up in his hind legs when keeping guard. The scorpion soup is for Meerkat. The meerkat eats scorpion soup. Who at the zoo eats banana soup? He has feet that look like hands. He can hang from a branch by his tail. He chatters as he swings from tree to tree. This banana soup is for Monkey. The monkey eats banana soup. Who at the zoo eats chicken soup? Her home is an underground den. She catches food for her little cubs. Her warm fur is orange or red. This chicken soup is for Fox. The fox eats chicken soup. Who at the zoo eats tomato soup? She makes lots of different soups. She lost her soup list and didn't know what to do. You helped her match the animals with their soup. This tomato soup is for Mrs. Hoop. Mrs. Hoop eats tomato soup. And she would like to thank you for being so very helpful. Thank you. And that's the end of the story. On this last page, the author asks us to draw our own soup and give it a name. What kind of soup would you like to make, and who would you make it for? When Mike and Sarah were small, I used to make a soup that had lots and lots of vegetables in it, including rice and potatoes and carrots and corn and peas and beans. I called it Sarah soup because Sarah liked to help make it. Always remember that Grandpa loves you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.